Welcome to Trending Update USA, and I am Steffan, bringing you one of the most talked about stories in the world of tennis as the WTA Finals heat up. Today we dive deep into Coco Gauff's looming matchup against Aryna Sabalenka and the growing call from analysts, former players, and tennis experts for Gauff to abandon her old game plan if she hopes to advance further in this prestigious tournament. The WTA Finals have always been a stage for elite competition, where tactical nuance, mental toughness, and adaptability are often the difference between victory and defeat, and this year, Gauff faces one of her toughest challenges yet. Aryna Sabalenka, known for her immense power, aggressive baseline play, and unrelenting drive, has repeatedly tested the limits of every opponent she meets, and now Gauff must consider a transformation in strategy to keep pace. Coco Gauff has risen through the ranks with a combination of agility, court awareness, and strategic shot placement, making her one of the most exciting young players in the game. Her previous success has often relied on counterpunching, defensive positioning, and the ability to absorb pace while waiting for her opponents to make errors. However, Sabalenka's game does not allow for passive responses. She forces opponents to take control or risk being overpowered. This clash of styles, Gauff's agility and counterpunching versus Sabalenka's raw power and aggression, sets the stage for a match that is as much mental as it is physical. Analysts are now stressing that sticking to past approaches may not suffice, and Gauff needs to adopt a more proactive, assertive style if she wants to claim victory. The need to evolve becomes even more evident when considering Sabalenka's recent improvements. Once criticized for inconsistency and impulsive decision-making, Sabalenka has refined her game, combining her natural strength with improved shot selection, serve consistency, and point construction. She has become a more complete player, capable of dictating rallies early and maintaining pressure without taking unnecessary risks. For Gauff, this evolution of Sabalenka's game poses a direct challenge. The defensive patterns that worked against earlier versions of Sabalenka might now be insufficient, making it crucial for Gauff to adjust her strategy. Tennis experts argue that Gauff must not only react to Sabalenka's power but actively disrupt her rhythm, take initiative, and bring controlled aggression to the court. Coco's mental game will also be under scrutiny. Known for her composure in high-pressure moments, Gauff has repeatedly demonstrated that she can maintain focus even when the stakes are high. But the WTA Finals introduce a unique layer of intensity. The environment is charged, every point carries weight, and the spotlight is magnified. Facing a formidable opponent like Sabalenka, Gauff's psychological resilience will be tested as she navigates the fine balance between aggressive play and maintaining control. Analysts suggest that mental adaptability, the ability to think several steps ahead, anticipate patterns, and adjust tactics mid-match, could be the defining factor in this encounter. One of the key strategic shifts being recommended is a more assertive baseline approach. Instead of waiting for Sabalenka to initiate, Gauff is encouraged to take the forehand earlier, step into rallies, and construct points that put pressure on Sabalenka's court positioning. By dictating play and shortening points, Gauff can reduce the effectiveness of Sabalenka's powerful shots and create opportunities to exploit openings. Additionally, improving the first serve percentage and mixing in aggressive second serves could help Gauff gain the upper hand in crucial moments, as a strong serve is often the foundation for controlling rallies against an opponent of Sabalenka's caliber. Coco's footwork and athleticism remain vital assets in this planned tactical adjustment. Her ability to retrieve shots, change direction quickly, and maintain balance under pressure allows her to engage in more aggressive positioning without sacrificing defensive stability. Coaches are reportedly focusing on drills that combine movement, shot anticipation, and offensive execution, aiming to help Gauff develop a more assertive on-court presence. The goal is not to abandon her strengths but to integrate them into a new framework where proactive play complements her defensive skills, creating a more versatile and unpredictable game. The historical context between Gauff and Sabalenka adds another layer of intrigue. They have faced each other multiple times, with matches often characterized by tight margins, high intensity, and momentum swings. Each encounter has provided learning experiences for both players, highlighting strengths to build on and weaknesses to address. For Gauff, Previous matches may have underscored the limitations of her defensive approach against a player who can generate overwhelming power and pressure. Analysts now view this upcoming clash as a test of evolution, a moment where Gauff can demonstrate her capacity to adapt and enhance her tactical repertoire under the most demanding conditions. Fans play an influential role as well. Gauff enjoys strong support from tennis enthusiasts worldwide, particularly younger audiences inspired by her rise and maturity. The energy of the crowd can bolster her confidence and provide momentum swings, but it also introduces the challenge of managing external expectations. Sabalenka, known for her ability to maintain focus amid high-stakes atmospheres, presents a contrasting psychological dynamic. Gauff's ability to harness crowd support while remaining composed under pressure may become a critical determinant of the match's outcome. Analysts emphasize that mental fortitude, coupled with tactical innovation, can tilt the balance even against a physically dominant opponent. Adaptation extends beyond match strategy to encompass broader physical preparation. Gauff's training regimen reportedly includes enhanced strength and conditioning to sustain the intensity of longer rallies, as well as fine-tuning shot mechanics to generate power without compromising accuracy. This holistic approach recognizes that modern tennis at the WTA Finals level demands not only technical skill but also endurance, recovery efficiency, and the ability to maintain performance under sustained stress. Physical preparation complements strategic adjustments, ensuring that Gauff can execute aggressive plays with precision and consistency throughout the match. In addition to technical, tactical, and physical elements, communication with coaches and support staff becomes increasingly important. Real-time feedback, match analysis, and point-by-point adjustments can inform Gauff's decisions on court. By leveraging insights from her team, she can identify patterns in Sabalenka's play, anticipate critical points, and adjust her strategy dynamically. The integration of coaching support into match execution highlights the collaborative nature of elite tennis, where individual brilliance is reinforced by structured guidance and experience. The stakes extend beyond a single match. The WTA Finals represent a culmination of the season, where victories not only confer immediate advancement but also contribute to ranking positions, prize money, and long-term reputation. For Gauff, a successful adaptation against Sabalenka can solidify her status among the elite and signal readiness for future Grand Slam contention. Conversely, failure to adjust may reinforce vulnerabilities that opponents will exploit in subsequent tournaments. This high-stakes environment amplifies the importance of strategic evolution and mental resilience, positioning the match as a defining moment in Gauff's career trajectory. Analyzing potential tactical options, experts highlight specific areas where Gauff could seize advantage. Transitioning from defense to offense with well-timed approach shots, utilizing angles to stretch Sabalenka across the court, and integrating drop shots and variation in pace can disrupt rhythm. Mixing aggression with selective patience allows Gauff to control the narrative of rallies while avoiding unnecessary risks. By strategically balancing power, placement, and anticipation, she can create openings to assert dominance and challenge Sabalenka's baseline control. The psychological narrative also emphasizes confidence and belief. Gauff's history of overcoming adversity and performing under pressure provides a foundation for assertive play. Analysts note that embracing a mindset of opportunity rather than risk can empower her to implement tactical changes effectively. Belief in her ability to dictate points, make proactive choices, and withstand momentum swings reinforces the synergy between mental and technical preparation. Confidence becomes a tool as crucial as any stroke or serve in shaping the outcome. Looking beyond immediate tactics, the match offers insights into broader trends in women's tennis. The evolution of Gauff's game plan reflects a growing emphasis on adaptability, versatility, and strategic intelligence. Top-tier players are increasingly required to integrate multiple dimensions of play, blending defensive skills, offensive aggression, physical endurance, and psychological resilience. Gauff's potential transformation exemplifies how elite competitors navigate these complex demands, responding to opponents' strengths while leveraging personal assets to gain an edge. The media and public narrative surrounding this matchup further elevates its significance. Coverage across sports platforms, social media discussions, and fan commentary creates an environment where every decision, rally, and outcome is magnified. For Gauff, managing this attention while focusing on execution is a delicate balancing act. Analysts suggest that embracing focused techniques, routine adherence, and selective engagement with external distractions can optimize performance and maintain strategic clarity under scrutiny. As the countdown to the WTA Finals match continues, anticipation reaches a crescendo. Fans, commentators, and former players are all watching closely, debating strategies, and predicting outcomes. The conversation extends beyond statistics and rankings to encompass artistry, tactical evolution, and the mental fortitude required at the highest level. For Gauff, this represents not only a test of skill but a stage to demonstrate maturity, resilience, and strategic sophistication. Ultimately, the directive for Gauff to abandon her old game plan encapsulates a universal principle in elite sports: adaptation is essential for continued success. Relying solely on past approaches may limit growth, while embracing innovation, tactical recalibration, and proactive decision-making can elevate performance to new heights. Against Sabalenka, this principle is magnified, offering a high-stakes illustration of how evolution, courage, and execution converge in defining moments. In conclusion, Coco Gauff's upcoming battle against Aryna Sabalenka at the WTA Finals is far more than a match. It is a crucible of strategy, mental toughness, physical endurance, and career-defining choices. Analysts urging her to abandon old patterns highlight the critical need for tactical evolution and proactive play. With adjustments in baseline aggression, serving strategy, footwork integration, and mental approach, Gauff has the tools to challenge Sabalenka and redefine her trajectory at the elite level. The WTA Finals stage, with its intensity, prestige, and global spotlight, presents an opportunity for Gauff to showcase adaptability, skill, and maturity, qualities that define champions. As fans around the world tune in, the story of this matchup will be remembered not only for the points won or lost but for the evolution it represents in one of tennis' brightest young stars. This is the essence of high-level competition, the drama of strategy, and the excitement of witnessing a player evolve in real time. And here on Trending Update USA, I will continue bringing you the latest insights, analysis, and updates from the heart of women's tennis.